Picture a vintage rose garden reborn for 2025. Petal-soft blush, creamy whites, and cool mossy greens set against clean lines and refined materials. The look is elegant yet inviting, with heirloom roses dripping from trellises while modern benches, muted stone, and matte black accents keep everything fresh and uncluttered. This is romance updated, nostalgic character with contemporary polish. Feel the calm as you step onto gravel softened by fallen petals, the air gently perfumed with damask and tea rose notes. Light filters through foliage to reveal hyper-detailed textures, velvety petals, ribbed leaves, weathered terracotta, and brushed metal. Every surface invites touch. Every corner frames a view, balancing softness and structure for a space that feels cherished yet current. Imagine this oasis as your daily retreat, a place for morning tea, reflective afternoons, and golden evenings. Whether you're tending roses or simply resting, the design welcomes all seasons of life with grace and ease. If you love this timeless meets modern direction, remember to subscribe, like, and comment with your dream rose palette. I'd love to hear your ideas for the perfect chic retreat. The charm of a vintage rose garden lies not only in its flowers but in the artful mix of colors. Imagine layering creamy whites, soft blush pinks, and dusty mauves with deeper accents of wine red and moss green. This palette feels timeless yet chic, striking the perfect balance between nostalgia and modern refinement. Each color contributes to mood and character. Pale tones bring calm, darker shades add depth, and soft greens weave it all together like a painter's brush. When arranged thoughtfully, these hues create a storybook atmosphere where every bloom feels intentional, every shade a verse in your garden's poetry. The effect is both romantic and stylish, perfect for cozy afternoons or elegant gatherings. A carefully curated palette ensures your rose garden feels cohesive, inviting, and unique to you. Allow your colors to sing together, and your space will glow with harmony. Choosing the right rose varieties is where your garden's character truly shines. Imagine fragrant heirloom damasks alongside lush David Austin English roses, their full blossoms evoking timeless romance. Pair these with modern hybrid teas or floribundas, offering repeat blooms and crisp forms, to create a garden that feels both historic and refreshingly current. Each rose variety adds its own personality. Old-world climbers drape elegantly over arches, while bush roses anchor the borders with structure and reliability. Compact patio roses bring color to containers, allowing even small spaces to enjoy the luxury of roses. Together, they create layers of charm, height, and texture that keep your garden captivating through the seasons. This blend ensures your rose retreat feels personal, curated, and timeless. When you select varieties thoughtfully, you're not just planting flowers, you're composing a living masterpiece that grows with you. Every blossom becomes a note in your garden's song of beauty, elegance, and modern chic. A vintage rose garden thrives on thoughtful layout. Imagine paths gently guiding you through rose arches, leading to intimate seating corners and open spaces framed by flower beds. The flow feels effortless, structured enough for elegance, yet soft enough to feel inviting, allowing the roses to be admired from every angle. Balance is key. Place climbing roses to frame entrances, bush roses to line paths, and sprawling varieties in central beds. This thoughtful arrangement creates a rhythm where each step reveals new perspectives. Like a well-composed song, the layout blends anticipation with surprise, giving both order and whimsy. The result is a garden that feels alive and welcoming. Whether strolling slowly or resting in a quiet nook, the flow enhances your experience. A seamless design ensures visitors feel guided yet free, as if discovering beauty naturally at every turn. Every great rose garden has focal points, those breathtaking moments that draw the eye and spark emotion. Imagine a grand archway dripping with blush roses, a vintage fountain surrounded by soft blooms, or a single sculptural rose bush commanding attention at the heart of the space. These features anchor the design and add a touch of theater. Focal points don't have to be elaborate. A weathered urn filled with cascading roses, a wrought iron bench framed in petals, or a tall obelisk covered in climbers can all serve as striking centerpieces. The key is contrast: soft blooms against bold structure, vintage charm against modern restraint, creating harmony through difference. The beauty of focal points is their ability to make a garden feel curated and intentional. They encourage pause, spark conversation, and create photo-worthy memories. By choosing statement elements wisely, you transform your rose garden into a timeless retreat where every detail tells a story of romance and elegance. Paths and edges are the threads that weave your rose garden together. Picture gravel walkways softened by fallen petals, bordered with clipped boxwood or low-growing roses. These pathways not only guide movement but also highlight the plantings, offering a gentle rhythm to your strolls through the garden. Edges play a vital role in defining structure. Stone borders, brick lines, or even lush green hedges create clear boundaries without feeling rigid. When roses spill naturally over these edges, the effect is both orderly and romantic, a balance of structure and softness that feels timeless yet welcoming. The interplay between paths and edges transforms the garden into a space of discovery. Each turn invites a new view, each border frames the roses like artwork. Together, they ensure your retreat feels curated, elegant, and endlessly walkable, a design meant to be experienced again and again. Containers and vases bring versatility and charm to your rose garden. Imagine weathered terracotta pots, vintage urns, and sleek modern planters overflowing with blush and ivory blooms. These movable accents allow you to shift the mood, highlight key corners, and even bring roses closer to seating areas for an intimate touch of romance. The beauty of containers is how they blend vintage textures with modern chic. A cracked clay pot brimming with old-world roses feels timeless, while matte black steel planters filled with compact roses add a bold, contemporary statement. Together, they create a garden layered with personality and style. Vases extend the magic indoors. Imagine freshly cut roses arranged on a dining table, their fragrance drifting through the home, uniting garden and interior. This continuity makes the rose experience complete, each bloom carrying the garden's essence into your daily life with elegance and grace. A vintage rose garden becomes truly personal when it offers spaces to pause and rest. Picture a wrought iron bench tucked beneath a rose-draped arbor, or a cushioned chair nestled beside blooming borders. These cozy seating nooks invite you to slow down, breathe in the fragrance, and let the garden embrace you in timeless serenity. Each seating nook becomes a destination, some meant for quiet reading, others for shared conversations over tea. A bench framed by climbers feels romantic, while a set of bistro chairs under a trellis creates the perfect spot for entertaining. The combination of roses and furniture ensures comfort without sacrificing elegance. Lighting, cushions, and placement make these retreats versatile through the day. Whether bathed in morning sunlight or glowing under lanterns at dusk, these spots feel intimate and welcoming. They remind you that a garden isn't just for viewing, it's for living in, savoring, and returning to again and again. The magic of a vintage rose garden lies in its textures. Imagine velvety petals against glossy green leaves, rough stone paths beside soft moss, and weathered wood next to gleaming metal accents. These contrasts create visual depth, ensuring your garden feels rich, layered, and endlessly engaging. Layering plays a vital role in shaping the experience. Taller climbers form the backdrop, mid-height bushes add body, and low flowers or ground covers soften edges. This hierarchy ensures every level contributes to the atmosphere, giving the garden both balance and movement, like a tapestry woven from natural elements. The result is a design that feels immersive and complete. Textures and layers draw you deeper, inviting exploration and offering new details at every glance. It's this complexity, this harmony of opposites, that transforms your rose garden into a timeless retreat full of beauty and discovery. When the sun sets, lighting transforms your vintage rose garden into a magical retreat. Imagine lanterns casting a golden glow over climbing roses, fairy lights twinkling among branches, and soft uplighting highlighting textured walls and trellises. The garden takes on a new personality, romantic, intimate, and enchanting. Lighting is both functional and atmospheric. Path lights ensure safe movement, while spotlights draw attention to key features like fountains or sculptural roses. The balance of soft illumination and shadow creates depth, making your garden feel like a living painting under the night sky. The effect is irresistible. Evenings become an invitation to linger, whether enjoying quiet solitude or sharing wine with friends. With thoughtful lighting, your rose garden becomes not just a daytime sanctuary but a timeless retreat that glows with elegance long after dusk. A rose garden's beauty endures when it's well cared for. Picture yourself gently pruning spent blooms, feeding the soil with compost, and ensuring the roses receive just enough water to thrive. This ritual feels less like work and more like devotion, deepening your connection with the garden and preserving its timeless elegance. Care is also about prevention. Regularly checking for pests, giving roses breathing space for airflow, and mulching to protect roots ensures they stay vibrant season after season. It's in these quiet acts of attention that the garden stays healthy, lush, and ready to bloom again and again. Most importantly, care allows you to truly enjoy your space. When roses thrive, their fragrance fills the air, their petals open with confidence, and your garden remains a sanctuary. Simple routines bring lasting rewards, ensuring your vintage rose retreat continues to enchant with grace and beauty. A vintage rose garden with a modern twist is more than just a design, it's an experience. From the timeless hues and elegant layouts to cozy nooks and glowing evenings, every detail adds to a retreat that feels both nostalgic and chic. It's a sanctuary where romance meets sophistication, ready to welcome you every day. Think of how your roses will change through the seasons. Buds in spring, full blooms in summer, soft fading petals in autumn. Each stage tells a story of resilience and beauty, reminding you that gardens, like life, are timeless when nurtured with love and care. If this vision has inspired you, I'd love to see your own ideas for a vintage rose retreat. Don't forget to subscribe for more design inspiration, like this video if you enjoyed the journey, and comment with your favorite detail from this garden. Your voice makes our community bloom brighter together.